Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. Today I'm doing my next update for my Pan That Palette 2018. I am panning the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. So I'm going to go ahead and insert some pictures from last month and this month. I do want to say before I show the pictures, the first two pictures are going to be from last month. The second two pictures are going to be from this month. I do it at different angles. Right now, usually I have a little caption on the screen to tell you to indicate which ones are which. But my computer is acting up and unfortunately it's not allowing me to add captions onto the screen. Like some letters work and some don't, so it just, yeah, it's annoying and I need a new computer, but that's not in the budget right now, so this is how we're gonna deal. But yeah, the first two pictures are going to be last month and the second two pictures are going to be this month. Okay, so I made some predictions last month and my predictions were that I was going to finish Tempera and Burnt Orange, and I did. I'm so excited about that. It's nice that Tempera is gone, however that is one shade that I do have to reach out for another palette for. It was just a creamy color. I was using it to set my primer and then also under my brow bone. And yeah, so now I have to reach for another little single or trio or whatever. So it's one of those shades that I'm glad that it's done. However, it's not really helping me move forward in this palette. Like I can't go ahead and reach for another one instead. But the other one that I finished was Burnt Orange, which I was using as a transition shade. So now I have gone ahead and moved on to Raw Sienna as my transition shade. I just started using that. I barely finished Burnt Orange in the nick of time. There's not a ton of progress on Raw Sienna, maybe a little bit more usage because I mean I've gotten a couple days out of it. But yeah, I will see how that goes. I don't even know if I'm going to really be able to hit pan by next month, only because this doesn't seem to be a very powdery shade, at least in compared, I've always said that this formula is more powdery, but some of them are a lot more powdery than others. Like Burnt Orange, very much a lot of powder, a lot of kick up whenever you dip your brush. But Raw Sienna seems to not have that issue quite as much. So it may take me a little bit longer to hit pan on that one, but yeah. Also what I've been doing is since I've moved on to Raw Sienna, I've kind of taken a break from Love Letter. That's kind of what I had been using to deepen up my crease a little bit with Burnt Orange. It was just allowing to have a little bit more of a gradient to my look and keep it a little less warm, kind of tone it down a little bit. I just kind of like the effect because it kind of gave a little bit of a, pinky tone versus a straight up orange. But now I'm using Realgar in my transition shade to deepen out my crease. And I really like it because this is not as warm as Burnt Orange. I do like using this one with it. And I think it's nice. And this is actually a really nice shade because it does deepen out the look. Sorry, I'm looking at my makeup over here. It does really actually deepen out the look. It's a really interesting shade that adds a lot of depth that I wouldn't normally have expected on it. It looks just really bright to me, but it does actually deepen things out pretty well. My lid shade, I'm still using my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow and Kathleen Lights. I'm getting really tired of it. It's still kicking though. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and finish it out this month. After this month though, if it's still there, I'm probably going to take a month break from it and start to use my lid shades only because in this palette, only because I do really want to be done with this palette by the end of the year, and I want to see how much progress I can make on these lid shades because I really I've said in many in the videos prior, I haven't been touching these at all basically, and I want to see how much progress I can make. If I really blow through a lot of these really quickly, I mean I'm not going to be as worried, but I do kind of want to play around a little bit. So the rest of this month I will be using the Kathleen Lights, but I think in, in September, I will be switching it up and starting to play with those if ColourPop Super Shock Shadow is still kicking. Red Ochre I've still been using to deepen out the outer crease. Cypress Umber I've been using kind of just as a outer corner, like lower lash line type of thing. So I haven't been really using a lot of it. I think last time I said I wanted to get rid of this little piece down here. I've definitely expanded it a little bit, but it's still there. It's still in the corner. It'll definitely be gone by the next week, or by the next month, by the next update. And then Realger is expanding still, and especially now it's still expanding because I am using it to deepen out the outer corner and then also to smoke out the bottom lash line as well. So it's still moving. Predictions will just be to continue expanding Red Ochre, Cypress Umber, Realger, and hopefully a dip in Raw Sienna. We'll see if I can hit pan. I'm not sure 100% if I will be able to. After this week, right now I'm filming on Wednesday, and so starting Sunday I will be taking a break from this palette and doing and taking my week break for the month. For those of you who don't know, who may be newer to my channel, for my Pan That palette I do take a week break each month because I use this every day other than that. It just allows me to not get tired of this and allow myself a little bit of a break, not having to look at this palette every single day. It does help a little bit. I know some people do it differently. The week break just works for me. I know some people will do like the weekends where they take a break off from their Pan That palette and use like their other stuff. Some people will use this in combination with other palettes, but for me, that's just what works best. Sometimes I don't take those week breaks, and if I'm like really feeling the palette, but I need it this time around. I'm really wanting to venture out and look at my collection a little bit more. But other than that, that's going to be it for this update. Right now I'm feeling okay with the palette. Again, it's just that Super Shock shadow for my 2018 or my 18 and 2018. That's kind of not worrying me, but annoying me that it's still around, because I do kind of want to go ahead and delve into the other shades in this palette, because I haven't this whole time I have never used just this palette. I've been using other shades with it from those Super Shock shadows that I've been trying to pan. So yeah, I kind of want to be done with all the Super Shock shadows and actually get into this palette and see what it can do by itself, basically. But other than that, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe and comment. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a good day. Bye.